Welcome into StoveTop-Garage. Tonight we're making some orange marmalade. And as you may notice, we've changed up a few things. We're trying a few new things tonight. And so let's see how it goes and see how you like it. And let us know how you like what we've changed. How many videos have you watched? How much do you notice that's different? Anyway, let's get started with our ingredients. We've got oranges, sugar, lemon, vanilla, and water. Pretty simple, just a few ingredients. But let's get started with the preparation. First off, we're going to start by zesting and then juicing a lemon. There's our zest. We're going to save the pits. 1 second. Alright, so we're going to save the seeds and then we're going to boil them separately within our marmalade as we're cooking it, because the seeds will give us natural pectin and it will thicken up our jelly as it cooks. And nobody wants to eat the seeds, so we'll save as many seeds as possible as we're preparing. Where? I thought I saw another seed there. That's half. Well, that's the other half. Gonna go ahead and strain this to make sure we've got all the seeds out. And the answer to that question was no. Unfortunately, I want to keep the pulp too. So that's the pulp, the juice, and that is our zest. I'm going to put all that in. The juice. And we're going to save that. Now we're going to get started with our oranges. We're just going to cut them all in half. We're going to end up saving those seeds too. But we're going to be grating these down to 1/8 inch slices. And I'm using that so they can sit here. We're going to make it easier on ourselves. We won't be using that. However, this and that, that one no. But we're going to make them all like this. All 5 of our oranges. So after we do that, we're going to take them and cut them into quarters, just like that. We're going to do that to all 5 of the oranges. Oh, did we see that? Cutting them into quarters. We're going to stick that into our pot. Right now we're going to stick them in this pan. We're going to collect it. I'm doing it over the pan so that doing this all over the pan so we don't waste any of the juice, and that way that we get to save all the pieces after we cut them, stack them up after we slice them. That's a eighth inch piece, so that we can slice them nice and easy. So after we cook it down, it's not going to have real big pieces in our marmalade. There we go. That's the way we're going to proceed forward with the rest of these. And we'll be right back after we finish prepping the rest of the oranges. Now we're done slicing all 5, well, 4.5 of our oranges. And now we're going to start cutting them into quarters. Grab a few at a time. Spin it that way and that way. See, this way you only have that little bit of orange that's going to end up in your marmalade. So that way we don't have big long pieces hanging off your toast. And or in this case, well, that's the next video. You'll have to tune in to see what this is being made for. But yes, we're going to continue with this process for a few more minutes and drop all these into the pot. All right, we got our oranges in the pot. We're going to keep it on medium heat until it starts to boil. Give it the slow boil, and then we're going to reduce it down because we want to try and find a temperature of about 222, 223. This is our lemon zest and our lemon juice. But after we add the sugar, we don't want it to burn. So we want to try and maintain a nice even temperature. I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla paste. Or maybe a little extra. See the bean in there? Soften up the peels and get all that. Oh, that's smelling amazing already though. This is actually kind of a lightweight pan. The walls on it are fairly thin, but the base of it is fairly thick. And for this process, you really want a heavier pan with a heavy bottom to it, because that just helps disperse the heat more, keeps more of the heat in the pan, and it prevents the sugar and the contents inside from burning. And that's one of the reasons why you want to maintain a low consistent temperature while you're doing this. There we go. We've been boiling for a few minutes now, not quite 10 minutes, almost. And we're going to reduce the heat down and bring it to a low boil, a strong simmer, and leave it there for about 40 minutes, stirring it occasionally. But yeah, we want to bring it to a full boil for about 10 minutes and then reduce it. Simmer it for about 40. And then after about 40 minutes, after it softens up really good, we're going to add the sugar in. So currently we have the lemon zest and the lemon juice, the 5 oranges, 6 cups of water, and now we're going to add almost 4 pounds of sugar. And then we're going to cook it until about 20 minutes longer, until it changes color. Cook it down. But right now, one thing that I forgot to tell you earlier is that we want to stick a plate in the freezer to chill. It's because when we're done cooking, or when we think we're done cooking, we're going to take a teaspoon of this and put it on that plate for 30 seconds and see if it thickens. If it thickens, then we know we're done. If it's not thick enough and it runs, then we have to cook it longer. So, okay, well, enough yapping. Let's put some sugar in this. Actually, it's already starting to change. The color starting to get darker already. We haven't even raised the heat, because we're supposed to be bringing it back to a boil and then reducing it. a lot of sugar. But I guess that's why we don't eat it by the spoonful. We only put it on our toast. At 220. 221. There's 222. Think we should test it on our plate. See if it's ready. Now this is supposed to be a teaspoon. If I can get it out. For 30 seconds, that looks thin. Yeah, it looks thin still. I'm gonna have to cook longer. Two, 20, 223, 222, 220. All right, but we've got our amber color that we're looking for, and we've got a plate test that I believe is sufficient. So I think we're going to start jarring this stuff up. Give this clear. That heat reduces almost instantly on this thing. How many of you guys like orange marmalade? It's one of those ones that I grew up without. I think I was probably one of the only ones in the house that liked it. Let's do that differently, because you can't see that, can you? Oof, that was too much. There's one. So we're not even getting 2 scoops in here. That's 2. Uh-oh. Spill on the outside of the jar. Oh goodness, that's hot. Oh, hot. Whoops. I have a mess to clean up, don't I? All right. That's 4. And there we have it. 4.5 jars. 4.5 16-ounce jars. Very hot at this time. That came from 5 oranges, 1 lemon, or actually the lemon zest and lemon juice of 1 lemon, and 3 pounds, 12 ounces of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla paste, and 6 cups of water, all cooked down to what you see before you. The taste test. Typically, I would do marmalade on an English muffin, and typically I would let this sit for about 24 hours before I dug into it. But it's so hot, and it just seems like it's ready to be tasted. And at that rate of consumption, there might not be any of this left in a short while. Because that is actually a lot. Well, that's pretty good. Hi. There we go. Hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate all your views. Appreciate all you've done for us in 2023, and we're hoping to see what happens in 2024. See if we can't up them subscribers. We gonna need a little more of your assistance. So here's to you. To a happy new year. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, I'm going to finish this piece of bread, clean up this mess, and I'll see you next time here on StoveTop Garage. Thanks for watching.